Welcome to the first episode of our Tokyo Diaries. I had this idea to start a new series on this channel, which will first of all be called our Tokyo Diaries, which means that I'm going to have a guest on every video who will show us or be around in Tokyo. My friend Marie invited me today to come to Chofu, and she's our guide today.
Hey, so we are in Chofu, which is a suburb of Tokyo, and it doesn't look like much. There's just like pachinko parlors and stuff, but it's actually the birthplace of yokai manga.
So exactly, Marie has a channel too, and her channel is about yokai.
Yeah, Japanese like folklore and monsters and creatures from like Japanese mythology. So come check that out.
Yeah.
It's Marie's yokai adventures.
I will link her channel down below, so please check that one out. Also Twitter and Instagram. Yeah, Instagram too.
Thanks.
I haven't been in Chofu at all, and I don't know anything or not much about yokai. So today we're going to learn a little bit about that. So I'm really excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too, because this is my second time here. So I really want to spend some time exploring all of the different yokai.
Oh
and
yeah.
Learn telling Hina about all of the cool creatures here.
So, I guess we're going to see some temples, shrines, places like that.
Yeah, temples, shrines, and statues of yokai, because this city is actually where Shigeru Mizuki, the mangaka of the manga Gegege no Kitaro, lived for most of his life, and it's where he wrote the manga. So that's why there's actually a bunch of statues of the characters from his series, and so we're gonna go look for those.
Yeah, okay. If you're interested in that as well, keep on watching and enjoy the video.
So we are here on Tenjin-dori, and this street is lined with statues of characters from the manga Gegege no Kitaro. So we're just gonna go look at all these statues right now. There's a Neko Musume and a Nurikabe and various other characters who are also yokai, supernatural creatures, because the manga is full of yokai. So let's go!
That's also written here, right? Is that his name?
So Kitaro is his name, and Gegege is a Japanese word for like creepy, like
Ooh.
it's an onomatopoeia for creepy things. This is the Nurikabe. It's a character from the manga Gegege no Kitaro. It's also a yokai from Japanese folklore. And basically the Nurikabe is an invisible wall that you run into and you fall down. That's kind of what it does. It just stands there and you run into it for no reason.
I think this is really, I don't know, peculiar. I haven't seen...
It's just like a big wall.
Yeah! It's
eyes.
like kind of cute. I'm not sure if it's like cute or if it's just like...
Strange.
Yeah, weird. And we have come to one. This is a temple? Shrine? This is a shrine.
Fridolin Shrine was created in the 4th century when a piece of cloth was dipped into the Tama River and then dedicated to the Japanese Empire, which was just sort of beginning at that time. The interesting thing is that the word chofu, which is where we are now, the word fu from that is cloth, to refer back to the cloth that's enshrined here.
So, and do you remember my video about this year's zodiac sign, the year of the ox? I found another one. Here's an ox statue. That looks pretty impressive, by the way.
So the main reason for coming to Fridolin Shrine is not for the shrine itself, but because of the woods behind it. In the manga Gegege no Kitaro, it's where Kitaro lives. The story goes that there was like the main character, the little girl, she walks into the woods behind the shrine and she ends up in this sort of almost alternate yokai world where she finds Kitaro's treehouse and gets to know the main character. If you go into the woods behind the shrine, which you're probably not supposed to do, maybe you can find Kitaro's house too.
But there's also something like Yokai Yaki. It looks closed.
Oh yeah, it's
Yokai
Yokai
something.
Yaki. It's so cute. Ah, we missed it.
In this area you could find a lot of things like related to yokai, and we just ran into this Yokai Taiyaki shop here, but it's unfortunately closed. Here. But you can't see yourself. Oh. You can film yourself like that, but you don't know if you're actually in the middle of the...
you don't know how it looks.
Yeah.
Whoa. It's going off on the direction. Shimoishihara Hachiman Shrine, and this shrine is pretty out of the way. There's basically almost nobody here compared to Fudeten Shrine, which had like music going the whole time and people coming in and out. And this shrine is also in Gegege no Kitaro manga. It's often featured as the home of the Neko Musume we met earlier on Tanjiri, the cat girl. So Shigeru Mizuki, the mangaka of Gegege no Kitaro, featured a lot of random places from Chofu in his manga since he lived here. So you'll see a lot of, he never specifically says that it's set in Chofu, but you'll see a lot of places that are familiar because he was inspired by where he lived for his drawings, of course.
So we're at this park now, and it's called Kitado Park. So there's some kind of a relation to the anime we talked about before, anime manga, but unfortunately there's nothing here that reminds us of it. It's just a normal park. So, but we have seen already a lot today and have heard a lot about yokai and things related to that. And our last stop will be a cafe related to the manga anime. Gegege no Kitaro. Oh, I remember the name. So yeah.
We found the one thing related to yokai at this park. Kitaro's sign.
Just wanted to say exactly that. So we found that. But that's about it. But nevertheless, I mean...
It's a cute park if you have kids.
And we had a great day nevertheless, and we have seen a lot anyway, so who cares? Oh, that's nice. The cafe isn't open, we can go to this place. They have soba.
Oh yeah. Or we can go to the cafe and have soba.
We have come closer to the cafe that we want to go to, and also in this area there's a very large temple. As you can see here are already souvenir shops everywhere. We will go to this temple later. First of all, we'll go to the cafe. This is the second oldest temple in Tokyo, I heard.
Yeah.
Miss Marie just told me.
Second oldest temple in Tokyo, and it has the oldest statue of Buddha in East Japan, it said.
Ooh, okay.
And is the best band.
Nice.
The yokai band. We finally made it to our final destination. It is Kitaro Chaya, the Kitaro themed cafe, and this place is really perfect if you like yokai, because they're hiding in every corner of this building and on the walls, on the roof. and like next to the lanterns, so it's so much fun just to like try and spot all of the different characters from the manga and all the different yokai here.
Thank you.
There you go, we got, I think, is this like say it's out? I guess it is.
Maybe. Sure.
That's okay. Hey guys.
And maybe this is because maybe alcohol and kinkyu natuka sengen they can't serve beer right now at the moment. Okay, so we came to the Yokai Cafe. They have this Yokai Cafe and they have a gallery in the second floor, and it's so cute, like the details, everything is decorated like with yokai stuff everywhere. And we got some traditional sweets, like it's ice cream and some sweet bean paste and also fruits and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, it's like a parfait, just a little bit more traditional with some traditional ingredients like the red bean paste, for example. Also got a coffee, and we're going to take a coffee break, so itadakimasu. And Marie also got some, what was it, konnyaku?
Yeah.
I've never seen that one before. That's really interesting. It's like a konnyaku snack or something, like it's salty, right? Maybe? Okay, we don't know yet, but I've never seen that before. If you don't know what konnyaku is, it's made of some kind of plant and it's very healthy, low calorie, and it's in a lot of dishes here in Japan, but I've never seen it as a snack, just like that. So, itadakimasu. I cannot tell you much about like temples and shrines. I'm not an expert, but what I can tell you is Hondo is always the main hall, and we are like close to the main hall. So basically, if you see that, or if somebody says that to you, that's the place you want to go to probably if you visit shrine or temple. This is the main hall. I hope you enjoyed this video, sponsored by Marie.
Well, not really sponsored.
We are now standing in front of Jindaiji, second oldest temple in Tokyo. I have barely seen such a beautiful one. It's nice, also like that. And
The garden is really nice.
nearly no people. I don't know if because of COVID or just. So thank you today for coming and
Thanks for inviting me.
I don't know, being my tour guide for one day. It was
Yokai
lovely.
tour guide.
I have seen so many cool places today, which I didn't know about. I learned a little bit about, like, what was it, Kitado?
Yeah, Kitado.
Maybe my favorite place was the cafe, but I also like, for example, this temple, this area. It's a little bit touristy, but still.
We're like more like Japanese tourists. I don't think any foreign tourists would really be coming here usually.
Yeah, right. It's still like a, I don't know, hidden spot, you can say maybe. If you've got a chance, come to Chofu. It's a nice place. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for That's the end of our video.
Hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and also click the notification bell in order to get notified when I upload a new video. Yeah, and I think I forgot something. Thank you for watching.
Yeah,
See you in the
watching.
next video.
Bye.
Also, I have a mask, by the way. A mask. Nice.
That was definitely going to be a cassava back.
This kind of looks like
Super
creepy.
creepy.
Yeah. Look at this beautiful garden here. Oh my god. I can still hear the drums.